Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Monster Train 2, one of my most anticipated games that was shadow dropped today and I did not know was coming. Okay, I kind of knew it was coming. Shiny Shoe had reached out and said, hey, we're making another Roguelike Deckbuilder. I'm like, ooh, I loved Inkbound, I loved Monster Train. Let's see what the new thing they make. And the answer is, well, the new thing is the old thing, but better. So we're just going to dive into this one. This is a sort of direct sequel to the first, sort of. There's not really that much of a plot element, effectively. Heaven invades Hell. Hell repels them, and now the leaders of Hell have started interacting with eldritch deities, or gods, question mark, to bolster their forces, and that's why things look super scuffed. I'm curious to see where this goes. I don't know, I loved the first Monster Train game. I thought it was an incredible experience, and to see that they're making a second one, hopefully with, like, feedback and knowledge and ideas from the, from the first, and then also Inkbound. Combining those together hopefully should make for an even more exciting experience. I'm already seeing some major differences. So we're also playing as one of the bosses from the first game. Fel was, I think, one of the bosses that you could encounter. I guess she's one of the playable characters now. So multi-strike 1, Revenge, apply Valor to friendly units. Revenge triggers when hit, Valor, +1 attack per stack. After combat, if the unit is up front, gain armor equal to the stack count. Yo! Okay, so the shield... Oh, shield steward. Yeah, that's when being hit, though. That's tough. Alright, I'm gonna slap these guys on the upper floors. I think we want to have her frontline. Okay, enemies have boarded the train. What happens is they do one round of combat, then they move up a layer, and then they eventually fight this thing, and they hit each other back and forth until one dies. So we kind of want to prevent them from getting further. Okay, so we have Just Cause, Advance, move character to the front, and apply Valor 2, so they get extra damage per stack. So that's pretty good. We're going to do Firestarter to kill the healer. I'm not going to be able to kill this guy, so instead, we are just going to give her a couple layers of Valor. And she doesn't heal, but she keeps that damage. Oh, that's very good. Okay, we're gonna Pyre Gel that guy. Do we want to do the Spear Steward? I think so. Hate to do this. I'm probably just gonna let this guy hang out here. There's not much I can do. So it looks like this is even more busted than normal. It doesn't look like Valor goes down. Okay, so I could do Advance. Oh, right, and she... Valor on hit. Okay, after combat, the front unit gains armor up. They have multi-strike. So I guess we don't necessarily need the Revenge Valor. Main question here is mostly, how much damage am I going to be able to do? Could do Advance. I think I'm just going to do a double Firestarter on this guy. So, +4 incoming damage, 1 per stack. So that might have actually... I don't know. He's going to do a little bit of damage to our train, but I kind of expected that. Maybe if I'd put her up top. Oh yeah, that's the trick. I should have put her up top. Okay, so for starters, kill that one. Give him some Pyre Gel. Give her some Lost Cause. We're not going to be able to do enough damage to take him out, but it's fine. Yeah. Okay, right, were there there are speed controls, so let's go back and forth. Yeah, we're not quite going to be able to take him out. If I'd had her on the top floor, I would have been able to probably buffer more. I would have been the play, but alas, oh well. I'm probably just going to Firestarter this guy a bunch of times, and there he goes. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I might have to turn the voice volume down a little bit. I'll just turn the sound effects down, 66%. Because yeah, I love the music. I want to be able to hear that. Okay, so we get money and 2 clan packs. So what are our clans? I actually don't know. Primary clan, the Banished, so probably angels that have left Hell, and then the Pyreborn, which is demons? Question mark? I don't know. Don't know what the clans are going to be like. So deal damage to enemy units equal to the attack of the front friendly unit. So that's actually pretty good. Challenge, melee, or advance, apply melee weakness 1. Oh, so it moves the front unit back. Or we have the Upbeat Warbler enchant. Other units on the same floor gain quick, so they attack first. I actually do like the idea of cleave. Oh! They also credit the artists. I like that. I know that's silly, but like... Well, it's like a silly thing to get excited over, but a lot of deck builders don't. Like, I have no idea who the artists are, and so actually having the little artist credit pop up feels so nice. Do I actually want any of these? Cleave is the only one that actually really appeals to me, and even then it's kind of a limited appeal, so I think I'm gonna skip for now. So Revenge, ooh, Lava Armor, Equipment. Triggers when being hit, Pyre Gel, apply Revenge, apply 3 Pyre Gel. So we have equipment cards now. I'm gonna grab that. That's interesting. Okay, so we can go to a Merchant of Magic and get a, modify my spells and get a banished unit, or I can go here, upgrade my units, and get a new Pyreborn unit. What cards do we have? So, Firestarter, Just Cause, Lava Armor. We only have a handful of units. I think it's probably better for me to go for the Merchant of Magic first. So, Magic Power Consume, reduce the cost, Permafrost so it just stays in my hand, and reduce cost and gain intrinsic. I only have 110 coins, so I can't really buy too much. Music is really good. I feel like this is an in-progress character. It's not quite the standard of quality. It's almost there. I think it's mostly just the amulets or the gems on the necklace wriggling, but not the shadows. I do love the design, though. Let's see. Okay, so Magic Power and Consume is actually kind of nice. Because I can make one of these fire starters. Ah, you can see it has 2 upgrade slots. Okay, I have just enough. Yeah, let's reduce the cost of one of these. Probably just one of the Just Causes. And then we're going to purge a card. I'm probably still going to get rid of an amount of these. Okay, and there's the leave button. So what banish do we have? Ability Slam. Cooldown 2. Advance. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to the unit's current armor. Or Firebrand. Revenge. Gain Valor 2. So good frontliner can get hurt a little bit, but it's not bad. If I can keep them alive. The only immediate problem is actually keeping them alive might be kind of tricky. They're better than the stewards, is the main thing. Yeah, ability with cooldown of 2. Sounds interesting. Knights of Entropy. Slow-moving soldiers base blessed of entropy. Will deal heavy damage if they reach the front. Oh, and we can actually preview what they do. But we're not going to. So I think this time around we're going to put Fel on the top, give her the most amount of time to scale up. And do we just throw the shield steward in here? Sure. Yeah, mostly we want to play those just to get them out of the... just to get them out of the pool. Draw an equipment card. Cards can be attached to a unit inside the train. Once attached, they improve the unit in various ways. Only one equipment can be attached to a unit at a time. Ooh. Okay. So it gives them extra HP. Yeah, fills up the slot and then gives them the Pyre ability. What is this one? Vanguard. Applies when the unit is at the front of the floor. Okay, so he's going to be trickier. How do we want to do this one? I mean, it seems somewhat practical to give them the lava armor. Let's put the Spear Steward up here. Boost that. And then I think I will give him Pyre Gel, just because he's going to be actually a big issue very soon. Okay, there's the bigger Pyre Gel. Let's see. Do we put the Spear Steward up here? Maybe. Yeah, trying to decide. I think what we do is probably just boost Fel as much as we can. Okay. How do we want to do this? A little bit more Valor. A little bit more Pyre Gel? Yeah. Alright, there's the boss. We want to Firestarter the guy in the back. Probably just keep just causing them so we do as much damage as we can. I love the innate scaling of the Valor ability. I think that's going to be extremely fun to play around with. Let's actually put the Spear Steward in the front just to eat another hit. Kill that guy. Oh, the Pyre Gel scales Pyre Gel damage, of course. No, I guess we'll just move her to the front. Alright, boss time. How are we looking? Looks like we're going to win no matter what. Do the advance. Probably just do a pair of fire starters, because that scales better. Alright, so far so good. Let's see, apply Valor 10. Or Windblade Shift. Whenever they move, triggers after combat. Resolve trigger shift. So shift gain Valor. I like it. I just don't know if I care. Whereas I do actually really like the idea of Divinity. Let's see. 1 damage to all enemy units. Consume Pyre Gel to enemy units. Or Pyre Gel 8 to 1. I think I'm going to go for Flicker. Alright, so what do we have? Merchant of Steel. I could get some Pyre health, which wouldn't be bad. Offers random equipment and rooms. And ways to improve them. Wait, hold up. What does that mean? Remove card. Combine 2 equipment cards into 1. Upgrades an equipment or room to be Room. Hall of Mirrors. Create a copy of friendly units on summon. You can modify the train rooms now. Okay. Valor 7. Extinguish. Apply this unit's Valor to the front. Okay, so triggers on death. Multi-strike. Oh, but strike reduces their damage. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna do Hall of Mirrors. It's probably a mistake. I wonder if I can specifically... Oh, we also want to go here. I wonder if I can specifically duplicate my champion, because that would be obscene. The legendary dog made out of bone bounces towards you, its bone tail rattling together in an excited wag. An elusive creature that can cross dimensions as easily as he can catch a cursed stick. You are blessed by his appearance. Yip. However, life as a mythical, adorable puppy is a lonely one, and the dog made of bone's tail droops, and his little bony expression seems sad. Will you stop for the bone dog and give him some kindness? Pet the bone dog. First time the Pyre reaches 0 health, restore the Pyre to half health, or get bone dog. Celebrate. Your Pyre permanently gains 10. Triggers after beating a boss. Bone dog. Adopt the bone dog. You invite the bone dog onto the train. It wags its tail in joy. Hell yeah. This is so good. It's just different enough. Okay, here's definitely the boss. Archeon's Scion of Savagery. Gains Rage 3 on Siphon. When an enemy unit dies on this floor. Okay. So the one tricky part is... I don't start with that room. Oh well. Okay, strongest boss you face yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the enemies on that floor. Okay. drawn a rune card. They can be installed on the train. Gameplay effect persists until the end of battle. Only one rune can be on a floor at a time. I'm going to put it up there. We're going to do Flicker on the bottom floor. Does a little bit of damage, only a little bit of damage, but that's it. Let's just do some Valor. Okay, watch out for triggers. Unit has a trigger. So after combat, extra damage, take some damage. Okay, so now that I've boosted this room, yes, we've got double boss. Hell yeah. Let's go for a little bit of armor. We get a fire starter for 20. Oh. Big ouch, we're not actually going to be able to utilize Bone Dog here, are we? Okay, do we want to... Oh, and I can't go back to main menu. And there's no reset button. Shoot. Okay, how are we doing this? The Flagellant is going to be a pain. All of these are a bit of a pain. I think I'm just going to kill that guy. Okay, so this is obviously going to hurt. Give him one fire starter. Yeah, that's the best we got. Yeah, I kind of goofed it with my positioning on Bone Dog. Move this one to the front a couple of times. Bunch of times. And looks like we're not going to take too much damage. Fire starter, not going to work. Or Bone Dog. And I'm just going to Pyrogel the boss. Because that doesn't go away. But yeah, I could have potentially had double Bone Dog on the top floor. I wasn't thinking. But how could I have? Okay, how do we want to handle this? Really, no easy way to do so. So let's just go for the big Valor. Ow. Okay, speaking of big Valor, that's actually a really good amount. It's only 1 damage to enemy units. Well, I can take out the backliner there. Slap the pair of Spear Stewards down, get them out of the way. And then probably just buff this one a bunch. I really like Valor as a mechanic here. All of a sudden I'm questioning, did I actually get an... Oh, we had the event. That's what the central thing was. My brain just kind of broke for a moment. I was like, wait a second. You know, did I miss a upgrade for my champion? And the answer is no, of course. I wonder if you could actually just upgrade them as you would normally. Because that was actually one of my favorite aspects of some mods in the previous game. Okay, so we get a rare card. Pyroclasm, attuned explosive. Expensive, but very good. Consume applied damage shield 2 to friendly units, or Soldier of Fortune, consume, lose 30, draw a unit, and apply 30. Avarice 15. And armor 15. Holy shit. That's so good. Okay, Greed Dragon, plus 5 damage and 10 health for every Dragon's Horde. Earn Dragon's Horde and loot it outside of battle for valuable rewards. Avarice 13, plus 13 damage for every 100 gold at the start of the turn. Oh no. And Sword Maiden, summon, draw an equipment card from your deck. Equipped, gain Valor 8. I mean, clearly it's Gold Tooth. Okay, so we get 1 ember per turn plus 1 extra starting ember. We draw an extra per turn, or we have more space on every floor. I think we just go for the Pyre per turn. Alright, so we can upgrade our champion. Oh, the different paths gives us options, so there's more to do in the middle. Well, I don't want to go to Merchant of Trinkets. We're going to go here. Oh, we don't have the passive relics anymore. It's all equipment now. Silence. Disables triggers and abilities? No. 10 gold when a unit dies. Sacrificial Chamber, or Steward's Quarters, +1 space. Trained Stewards gain multi-strike 1 and +20 damage. I think I'm going to go for the Sacrificial Chamber. Let's upgrade our champion. So Revenge Valor to friendly units, or ability Savior. Cooldown 3, advance, gain Valor 5, armor equal to Valor. I don't know, I think I want to go for the Revenge, apply Valor to friendly units. Let's see, get some more Pyre remains, and then let's go to the Merchant of Magic. So double stack, status effects are doubled. Spell Chain, you cast it and you can cast it again. Reduce price. Well, we want to go for the +10 magic damage, because that makes Flicker absurd. Double stack. Yeah. Let's just knock that price down. It'd be nice to purge some cards here, but alas. Okay, so we can also do trials. Non-boss enemy units restore health when they move up a floor. Gain 200 gold. Let's take a look. See, that's the problem. The Ravenous Zealots are absolutely going to just demolish me. Like, the Profane Supplicant wouldn't be bad, but I think I just don't have the damage at the moment to really make it work. Okay. So this one's tough. I probably should have actually put that guy in the front. Oh well. Okay, let's do Lava Armor. Soldier of Fortune. Oh, I don't have enough gold. That's fine. I'm gonna do Sacrificial Chamber there. Steward, and we'll do a Just Cause on this floor. Yeah, we can't do Soldier of Fortune yet. Might actually, do I want to permafrost that one? No, I'd rather have that be intrinsic. Okay, Discordant Toll, Purge, Reserve. Okay, so if I keep this one around, that's going to cause me issues, which we obviously don't want. I'm just going to cook that guy. Valor or Pyrogel? Both is the answer. Problem is, he's going to make it at least up a floor. Okay, we also have Bone Dog. Well, let's put Bone Dog on the back. It'll live. Discordant Toll, yeah, we gotta burn that. Oh, sap. Annoying. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do much here. Yeah, this isn't going great for me. Okay, so we have Flicker. I think I'll use it here. I think we do Divinity there for a bunch of damage and burn both Discordant Tolls so we don't take more damage. Yeah, my Pyre's taking more damage than I'd like it to, but Really don't know what else I could have done about this. Hall of Mirror. Yeah. Well, he dies. Okay, we get Just Cause. They've got plenty of that. Get a little bit of sap, but eh. Okay, what do we have? Flicker, so we can clear that out. Let's go back up here, do a Divinity, and put the Shield Steward there just because. Okay, so obviously we took some damage to my Pyre. On the flip side, we do a decent amount of damage and we have a lot of money. And it's like 130. I could do better. Okay. Consume. Descend, then advance a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 2 times this unit's armor. Is extremely good. Damage shield to friendly units or apply armor 20 and valor 5. I like Heroic Dive just because. Ability Moneymaker. No. Pyre deal 10 and 10 damage to enemy units, or deal 20 damage to all units. Huh. I love these options. I love Dragon's Breath. I think we're going to snag that. Okay, so we can do Merchant of Arms, Celestial Alcove, so that's the event. That duplicates the thing, that lets me remove stuff, and let's go for trinkets. Oh, so there are artifacts, they're just rare. On deployment phase, draw a room card to your deck, reduces cost to 0. Okay, let's grab that. We can come back here. I want to duplicate something, but I also want to remove some stuff. I'm thinking we'd probably just keep getting rid of some of the basic fire starters. And why don't we get rid of a Shield Steward as well? Okay, Empyrean Well will let me dupe something. So one thing to note is that equipment seems to be kind of single use. I can only put it on one character. Which is tricky. I like the idea of doubling Divinity just because that's hella Valor boosting. Let me see. Like, Flicker isn't a bad idea. I'm mostly thinking we go for the Divinity because we've already buffed it. And do I want to purge a card? I think so. I think I'm going to keep getting rid of the fire starters. It does mean that I'm not going to be able to use Soldier of Fortune on my first draw, but maybe it's fine. Front non-boss enemy unit. Every wave gets reanimate 1. I think I can work with that. Okay. So we get Sacrificial Chamber. I think we want to put it here. Let's do Fell. Let's do Goldtooth again. Firebrand and Shield Steward. Okay. Let's do Hall of Mirrors on the top. Let's see. Now I could do Heroic Dive. But I think I want to do that here, down to this floor. So Firestarter, what does the most amount of damage? Triggers when something dies, and Sap. Eh. Get him with that. And then start Valor stacking. Unfortunately, these guys are extremely beefy, which is an issue. Okay, I have no gold. Let's put Bone Dog on the back. Flicker's not going to do me any good here. Do double Spear Steward. Unfortunately, that is going to make the Ravenous Zealot stronger. And yeah, I don't have enough money. I really gotta save up for that. Now, when it reanimates, does it revive on the same floor? Actually, not sure. Now, this is tough. Do we take this guy out for 75 gold? I think I have to. Make him take a little bit more. Yeah, it hurts a bit. Hurts a bunch, really. Yeah, let's definitely do lava armor. Do we do Flicker? Yeah, we want to do Flicker there. Divinity, still can't do Heroic Dive at the moment. Yeah, the problem is that guy's just going to keep getting tougher. There's not much I can do about it. Okay, what do we have? Well, at this point, I do have Soldier of Fortune, which makes for a very chunk double steward. I'll take it. And they'll pay for themselves. And I'm not going to be able to do more damage. Give them a bit of valor. Okay. Yeah, they didn't kill the guy. But we're still fine. We're hanging on. Guess I'll just do Dragon's Breath there. And then just boost my tank a couple of times. Yeah, not having that Pyre armor on the bottom floor is rough. Okay, so we have double Divinity, and we can bring that guy down, put him in front, do a little bit of damage, and have one hell of a line. That's what I wanted the drop for. We just need to add Permafrost to it so it can stay in my hand. Okay, get gold. And what do we have? Retreat the front enemy unit. Apply melee weakness to all enemy units. I think I'm just going to skip these. Mind Cage equipment. Resolve, reduce cooldown by 1. Or enchant, gain Avarice 3. I love the idea of it. Sure. Are the little whelping dragons the new version of... Now we want to go this direction. Equipment or room card. Multi-strike 1, extinguish, purge this unit from your deck. Ooh. Ooh. Revenge, deal damage to the attacker equal to this unit's health. I think we actually want to grab that. It's not amazing on Fel, but it's not terrible either. Okay, reduce to 1 and apply Fragile. Unit with Endless. Upgrade a unit with Avarice 3. Can I upgrade? Okay, I cannot upgrade Fel. Understandable, but it is a shame. Yeah, reduce to 1 and apply Fragile. Oh, to 1. And apply Fragile. Wait. If it loses health, it dies. So if it has armor, it's okay. So we could actually put that on one of the spear stewards. I think we want that. Maybe. It's very expensive for something that I'm ultimately going to want to remove from my deck. The extra health, the extra avarice, some of these would be nice, but I think we want to go for other things. Dualism. Doubles the... That's incredibly good. Okay. Upgrade a unit with more size, damage, and health. Okay, so we do have a very silly option. I can make these stuck-up whelp bigger. It would solve a lot of its issues. So yeah, let's snag that. Valor 5. Oh, and we can't reroll anymore. Alright. I'm gonna keep purging these. Not that useful. Oh, is that my last? Whatever, it's fine. You can't endlessly reroll, so you actually have to be a little bit careful with some of those. It makes sense. Yeah, do we want to just... Oh, dualism doubles the starting valor, too. That's incredibly good. Do we want to just keep purging some cards? Yeah. I know my one dragon scales based on how much money I have, but having less cards is just going to be extremely helpful. And yeah, do I want to spend... You know what? I'll spend 25. Let's boost the Spear Steward at the very least. I'm not going to be using them too avidly, but having a boosted version is nice. Okay, Sail and his cherubs grant health and spikes to enemy units. Yeah, it's going to be a bit tricky. Okay, so we have the Sacrificial Chamber ready and raring to go. We get Fell. Firebrand. Goldtooth, obviously. Yeah, not much I can do about this. So here's the tricky part. Do we want to start with, well, Lava Armor? Do we get the Bone Dog down? Yeah. Okay. So the main question is, if I do Dragon's Breath, I'll kill these guys. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, is that going to kill the Bone Dog? No, Bone Dog's not going to be able to attack. Okay, so far so good. Let's do an Extinguish here. Shield of Wing. And Divinity. Take no damage. Alright, looking good. Yeah, Eaton is going to be tricky. There's Hall of Mirrors. Do not have my Whelpling still. There it is. Unfortunately, Stuck Up Whelp and Soldier of Fortune are on the same. So I guess we leave the Spear Steward out? I don't know. This one's tricky. 21 damage, applied Pyre Gel. Yeah, because it's not enough damage to take that one guy out. What are these empty spaces? Is it just saying, oh, I can put these cards there? Maybe. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hit the boss with the Pyre gel. Or the fire starter. Oh. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Okay, so that gets me the Spear Stewards. Unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna work the way I wanted it to. But it's not gonna work the way I wanted it to. Get that guy so he can't be a problem for me. And that's trigger on death, so that's gonna hit me no matter what. Conveniently, the Whelpling is in front, so we don't need to worry about it, so I'm just gonna Dragon's Breath them. Okay, let's go back up here, Just Cause. Move them to the front. Let's see. Dragon, yeah, I can't really do too much here. At least we get a decent amount of money. Dumbbell. Okay. So they're all dead. Do we just leave this? I think we just leave this at this point. Because they're going to slowly be bleeding health. I might as well burn that to save my health a little bit. And do I keep Dragon's Breathing the boss? I think so. It's not the most efficient use of my energy, but on the flip side, the extra Pyre Gel is very appreciated. And yeah, we just double Divinity. Yeah, because they all just hit the main character who does 19. Admittedly, only 19 damage in retaliation, but still 19 damage in retaliation is pretty good. Final wave, get rid of that. Probably just keep Valoring that one. Yeah. Damn, Bone Dog got strong. 54 health, 54 damage in. You know, isn't something to sneeze about. I'll pop that for free. Unfortunately, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of space to put things. But that's okay. Okay, so we get gold, we get a rare card. We've already seen Soldier of Fortune, Cursed Twin Blade Multi-Strike, but reduced... Wait, no, that's actually very good. Or Hell Furnace? No. Let's go for the Cursed Twin Blade. Do we need the energy? No. Do I want the space? I think so. I think that's going to let me set up some combos. Okay, upgrade your champion or... Oh no, I think we get the Merchant of Steel no matter which route we go. Okay. So this lets me get rid of some cards. That lets me... I think we want to go this direction. Because I'd like to Unstable Vortex, get rid of these two other Just Causes. We only need one of them. I'm going to get rid of one of the two Spear Stewards. Let's upgrade our champion. So, ability Savior, no. Valor 4 is just really good. Okay, Slay. Gain a Dragon's Horde. I think we wanna buy the Soul Smelter. Then we want to combine the Shield of Wind and the Soul Smelter into one card. Oh, it's very expensive. Worth it. Okay, make one of these a starting card. Let's go for the Hall of Mirrors. Because we don't want the Void Armament. Steward's Quarters would be actually doable. But no. And do we purge a card from my deck? I could get rid of the last spared Just Cause. Yeah, I think so. Because that's kind of awkwardly eating some of my energy. Okay, we don't have anything else to do. Go into battle. So, Penitent Prayer Stone is on every floor. 10 spikes, 400 gold. I think I'm going to skip it. 400 gold is nice. Don't get me wrong. We get an amount of gold. Oh. It wouldn't work. I was thinking I could potentially have the Hall of Mirrors. If we had one more space, I could do Hall of Mirrors, Fell, and Goldtooth all on the same floor. But alas, I cannot. Okay, so we Hall of Mirrors the top floor. Let's see. I should probably look into getting something else to put there. Okay. Well, let's do Spear Steward. Could do Dragon's Breath. Could do the Cursed Divinity, but I think I'm just going to go for that extra Valor. Alright. So the tragedy here... Not a tragedy, per se. Holy shit, this guy has a lot of health. That's a huge problem. Okay, well, let's play Flicker here. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Throw Bone Dog down. Yeah, we're just... My Pyre's gonna take some damage. At least they don't hurt that bad. Okay, does have the Avarice and Armor, so we get double of them. They'll be able to clear that guy out. We don't have the drop, but it's fine, we don't need it. Let's give him the Cursed Twin Blade, Sacrificial Chamber on this floor. Would have been nice to get the Lava Armor, alas. Okay. I'm gonna just do... Well, they're all gonna die, and I'm not gonna take too much damage. So I'm gonna do a Flicker here. We're gonna do a Heroic Dive on this guy. Lava Armor. Get that Divinity going. Yeah, they're still all going down. Problem is my Pyre is still going to take some damage here. Did I lose Bone Dog? Oh, one of them must do Strike Through. I should give Bone Dog some extra HP. Ow. Whatever, it's a resource to be spent. Okay. Just Cause to the front. Oh, yeah, those back guys. The back guys did sweep. That's how we lost Bone Dog. What do you think about this one? Well, we might as well do Flicker. I still think the double Divinity is the trick. That's a fairly good setup. Oh yeah, we're cooking today. So in that case, we actually kind of don't want to do anything here. Because we want to be able to, we want to hit the boss as much as possible to farm money. And this is why I didn't need that extra 400 gold, we just got a ton. Okay. Valor, damage shield. I like the Shield of Wich, but we don't need it. Let's see, 3 damage to a random unit twice, slay, increase the damage permanently. I really wish we didn't get that at the very end. Okay, Pyre-born clan can earn Dragon's Hoard. Rewards grow as you collect more. You can loot it now or save it for later. View loot levels. Okay, so at level 5, increase Dragon's Hoard max to unlock. So we're currently at 5, one of 3 minor artifacts. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to just crack it open now, since we can't increase the amount. Alright, units gain 3 health and 3 damage for each upgrade on their card. When you damage your own unit, reduces cooldown, or when a unit gains Pyre Gel, gains stacks. Go for Medallion of Superiority just to give them a little bit more durability. Okay, so we have trinkets. Go for the money, Merchant of Arms, Merchant of Magic, and duping. Let me take a look. What do we need? Because my spells are mostly upgraded. Yeah, I actually don't have many spells to upgrade at this moment. I don't have much to purge either. Let's go this way, grab this, take a look at the trinkets. Spells get an extra upgrade slot, too late. Unit without Pyre Gel gains 6 stacks, or advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. So that's actually extremely good. And then let's take a look at the Merchant of Arms. Let's just make sure we start with that one. Double Cursed Twin Blade would be fascinating, but I don't think we need it. Silence to non-boss enemies. Like, some of these would be nice. But I think let's pop back here for a second. Don't need the Lightstone casing, can't use anything with it. When you equip an Angel, apply Valor 3, Rage 3, and Regen 3. Question. Not an Angel. We have 1 Angel. Start of turn, friendly units gain extra health and damage if they're only 1. We have played 3 different kinds of cards in a turn. Draw 1, and get an energy. So let's snag that one, leave. Go back to the Merchant of Arms, re-roll this room. I mean, I actually kind of like the idea of the equalizing rings on the Shield Steward. But it feels silly. Because I'm not really planning on them. So, so this was a full run, yeah. We are actually taking out Seraph, who has seen better days. Your units enter with melee weakness 3. Ouch. Well, at least we get the opportunity to purge that. Sacrificial Chamber. Fell, Goldtooth. I really appreciate that the game front loads melee units. Okay, so this is obviously extremely bad. Whoop. Still gonna lose him. Okay, so we get the whelps. Start doing that. Can't get the twin blade. But yeah, unfortunately the melee weakness is going to do heinous things to me. Do a heroic dive. They won't take as much damage. Oh, this is really rough. Okay, so we can do Just Cause to advance. I think I've lost this, unless I put Bone Dog in front. Damn it. If I quit, I gotta just double check this one, because yeah, we've just lost the run. If I quit, can I continue that run? I think... Okay. Oh. Oh, that's rude. Yeah, so at this point, we are full hosed. There is functionally nothing I can do to undo this. Yeah, the melee weakness 4... I don't want to say is, like, unsurvivable. I could have maybe prepped around it. But it wasn't going to be easy. I mean, who knows? Maybe I can pull this out of the hat. I'm just going to put the Spear Steward on the same floor. Because all I have to do is kill the Seraph. And I do have dragons that self-scale. Not to say that this isn't going to be unwinnable, because who knows? Ooh. Definitely a rough place to be. Damage reduction. We just have to scale that damage. Yeah, main question is whether or not that guy manages to... How much damage is he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna cook me. Go for a little bit more. Yeah, we don't even get to fight the boss. Ouch. I was really hoping I could reset the fight, but it looks like they learned their lesson after the first game and have taken that away. It's just a shame. I like being able to be like, oops, I really goofed that one. Let me undo. But it's fine. Eagle Heart. So we've actually unlocked some more cards. So not only is this demo, like, somewhat substantive, but... Okay, thanks for playing the demo, so we can get other things. Do I actually get to choose factions? Oh. Fellow, you're finally back. Please tell me you have good news. I'm sorry, Talos. The corruption is spreading, and it's getting worse. I can barely recognize heaven anymore. What about your brother? I'll deal with Seraph when the time comes. You better explain yourself, Fel. I agreed to let you use my Pyre gel, but this much, you'll need to pay me back with interest. Really, of course a dragon would think of gold. Why deal with the threats before us when you can pad your profits, right? An angel, speaking of threats. Need I remind you what happened when you were the threat invading us? Enough. Listen, this is a makeshift alliance. It's not going to be perfect, especially between former enemies. But the real enemy is taking over heaven as we speak. If we don't come together, they'll take over hell, too. Let heaven enjoy its comeuppance. My portfolio will be happy as long as the Titans get what they deserve. As long as you actually help us, I'll be back in heaven and never have to deal with you ever again. What a headache. How did Herzl ever manage to make peace between heaven and hell? I like the fact that there's a little extra story as well. So, unlock new clans, Pyre Hearts, daily challenges, and more. So we can customize our train now. So there's going to be maybe a little bit of, maybe not meta progression per se, but still. So I'm just going to look at this. We're not going to do a new one. More challenge, random starting cards, win to advance your covenant rank, and get cosmetic rewards. Okay, so primary clan. What if we start with the Pyreborn? What does the dragon dude do? Okay, Pyre Cage. Can't see the other ones. And then obviously Covenant ranks. Lord Phoenix. Yeah, let's just see what the dragon does. Wait, oh, depart. I was hitting the add mutator button. So, yeah, no special abilities. Golden Heart, deal 8 damage. Slay, gain a dragon's horde. So these are random starting cards that it's just giving us. Sure. Not like I have much of a choice. And yeah, that's the other one. We didn't start with the generic... Okay. We didn't even start with the basic character upgrade, so we're weaker than normal. So, ability Phoenix Fire, cooldown 3, deal damage to the unit's attack, apply Pyre Gel 4 to enemy units, slay +1 damage permanently, or conjure, when the ability is triggered, get a dragon's horde. I think I'm still going to go for that one. We have other ways of getting eggs. And Herzl's Horde lets me get something. So 3 deployment Ember, or sure, I'll grab that. So we're not going to start another run, but I do have to say, holy shit, this demo is incredibly good. It's a full run, and then you can do more full runs. So many demos lock you in so that you're only able to do like a fraction of a run, or, you know, the first act, or it's like a linear seeded run and nothing more. This is a full thing. Like, you could play this as kind of its own roguelike for a while and get a fairly full experience out of it. Obviously, there's other factions and a lot of content that is still, you know, yet to be made and locked off. But, like, I could actually see myself playing this demo 4 or 5 times and finding new combos. Even the fact that we can just have a different lead character is going to make a difference. But I don't know. I'm just really excited to see where this goes. And I loved Monster Train. It is my... yeah, it is my favorite roguelike deck builder. I'd have to think about that a little bit more and like really examine, but of all of the roguelike deck builders I have, it's the one I go back to the most. And so having a second one that really improves upon the formula, adds new cards, adds more customization options, adds more abilities, like even just Valor was great. Bonus damage and armor every turn. Oh, it's so good. It's so effective. And really made it so I didn't have to worry about like survivability as much, and I could mix and match more around the idea of like scaling up damage, even if it wasn't enough. I don't know. I really look forward to seeing where this goes. But for now, at least, I guess I should say that the Monster Train demo is available now on Steam. So if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is genuinely good. It's a lot of fun. And I truly hope this does just as well, if not better than the first game, because boy, I don't know. Every time Shiny Shoe makes a game, I get really excited for it because they're extremely good. And it's one of those where I want to see them keep making games. And speaking of, I should also mention that Monster Train has been out for a while. The DLC is amazing. And Inkbound, also very good, if you haven't seen it or played it. Inkbound was their previous game, and I love that too. And just streamed a bunch of it with my friends the other day. And honestly, can't wait to do that again. I don't know, I'm just gushing. At this point, I should probably say, I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. Well, for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.